According to the National Crime Victimization Survey, in 2010, 62,593 blacks were the victims of white violence. During that same year, 320,082 whites were the victims of black violence. That's 5 times as many violent attacks, but that number is misleading, since the black and white populations are not the same size. When 38 million black Americans commit 5 times as many violent crimes on 197 million whites as they receive, what you discover is that black perpetrators violently assault white victims 25 times more frequently. And when it comes to a specific kind of violent crime, aggravated assault, the number of black on white crimes is 200 times higher than white on black crimes. Oh, there's an epidemic of racial violence in America. Reporter and author Colin Flaherty has taken a cold, clear-eyed view of the statistics that don't make the news because they're suppressed by the news. He reports, for example, again in 2010, the National Crime Victimization Survey reported approximately 13,000 black-on-white rapes and 39,000 black-on-white robberies, both violent crimes. The statistics show that the number of white-on-black rapes and violent robberies were so small that they had to be rounded to the nearest whole number, and that whole number was 0.
We are anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Greetings, world. We are anonymous. We are anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Hello, citizens of America. Michael Mayhem here with an important message from the Anonymous Collective. This message the first in what will be a day of many videos due to the goings on in the world. So let's start first with the fact that Hillary Clinton should be immediately indicted for 1. Obstruction of justice. If any average citizen lied to investigative officials, failed to turn over evidence, provided only selective evidence, they would be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. If any average military personnel with even the lightest of security clearance was in breach, as Clinton clearly was, they would be prosecuted. Why are our officials not held accountable for their actions? 2. Spoliation of evidence. If any average citizen wiped the hard drive after requests from authorities to turn it over, they would be prosecuted. Why are our officials not held accountable for their actions? 3. Violation of Federal Records Act, perhaps willful. Our officials agree to be accountable when they hold office. They also agree to comply with the Federal Records Act. Why are our officials not held accountable for their actions? 4. Violation of Espionage Act, perhaps willful. Our officials with security clearances agree to hold sensitive information vital to our country's security with strict restrictions. Ignoring these restrictions should be prosecuted in full, and not doing so is treason against every American. Why are our officials not held accountable for their actions? Why are you Donald J. Trump not having her arrested? You claimed if you were president she would be in jail. That being a main reason you got elected in the first time. Do what you promised, for you are looking as a psyops for the cabal. For we already know they control the elections and who wins. We the people have no choice. Look at our two choices. I for one do not trust either. For the government already committing treason against all Americans by selling our birth certificates to the Federal Reserve and using our identity as a commodity in the stock markets, making billions of the citizens. But with Hillary you have the evidence. We expect to arrest in 48 hours. The Clinton Foundation ties to weapons deals should also be thoroughly investigated. Hillary Clinton has been committing crimes against the United States as First Lady of Arkansas, then First Lady of the United States, and then as Secretary of State under Barack Obama for more than 35 years. She has committed perjury, she has deleted classified emails, she has embezzled money for her own gain, she has manipulated government documents to fit her agenda, she has committed pay-for-play by taking donations to her Clinton Foundation and then in turn giving special favors to those donors. She has continually lied about lying and lied to the American people. This has to stop now. For I know personally what is on the Anthony Weiner laptop. All files and all emails. The list goes on, and it looks as if her arrest will not come as only the reason you worked Americans as a tool to carry out Agenda 21. Many things are now coming to light and you forget we have seen your emails as well. The list never stops on Hillary, as she has used the poor and minorities to further her position in government. She must be arrested and held to pay for her crimes. We must petition the Department of Justice, the FBI and local law enforcement of Washington, D.C. to arrest Hillary Rodham Clinton and hold her accountable once and for all for her extremes, negligence and disregard for American lives. So please sign the documents in the link below. This only 10,000 signatures so far in a year. Let's reach our goal, and a call to occupy the federal courts with go forth. Stay tuned for today. They should have known would come and share this message to all. We are anonymous. We are a legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.